What's going on YouTube? Graylan Stewart. I'm an entrepreneur, virtual wholesaler, and I'm here on this channel to share my knowledge with you and hopefully give you some hope and knowing that you can do this too. You know, if you want to wholesale for a living or as a side hustle even, you can definitely do it. So today I'm going to talk about the easiest and free way to get buyers, really. I mean, I know you can buy buyers, obviously you can pay for them, but why do that when you can get them for free? Okay, so I'm going to go over a couple of things as far as the best strategies to get buyers in your local market. Okay, and keep in mind, I'm in the firm belief that you need a deal first and get the buyers later. Okay, that's just my 2 cents, which there's a video on that as well. But as far as how you find buyers in your local market, it's really easy, and there's several ways that I'll go over with you. So the first way, the first thing I did whenever I first learned about wholesaling and I was looking for buyers is I found a local meetup group. Okay, once I found out where this group was meeting, and it was specifically like in wholesalers type of group in the local community, I went to that meetup and listened to all the content that they had there, and then they had like a little free time to where everybody could mingle and try to talk to each other. So I took advantage of that and just kind of scoured the room as I listened through the entire presentation. You could tell people asking questions or talking or whatever, you kind of knew, you could kind of sense who was buyers and who wasn't. But at the same time, you can't tell who everybody is. So pretty much after we had that open time at the end, I just went around the room searching. And first I seeked out the people that I knew were buyers for sure. And then I just kind of went around after that. But I literally had a yellow tablet. I carry yellow tablets around all the time, making notes. Even though my company, we're completely digital, 100%. But I'm always taking notes just for ideas and different things like that I have. So what I did was take a note, a yellow pad around, and literally just ask people. I said, "Hey, I'm a new wholesaler, just learned the game. I plan on getting several deals per month. Would you like to be on my buyers list?" So that's basically what I did. I got their name, phone number, email address, and a lot of them have cards, that they just gave me. So that was a little bit easier as opposed to having to write them down. But nevertheless, that's how I got my first buyers. So that first week after I learned wholesaling, I went to that meetup, and I actually got 18 buyers from that meetup. And that's what got me started. And I actually did sell my first deal to one of those 18. So it definitely was a good resource for sure. So the second place I would say is there's actually an app that you can get on your phone. It's called meetup.com. And that's actually where you can actually find all the local meetups. So just kind of search real estate investing or real estate wholesaling, or those types of keywords in your local market, and then it'll pop up with several groups most likely. So I started finding out about those meetups and going to all of them that I could. Anytime that they were available, I was there. So that kind of goes along with the whole local meetups and how you find those. But the second thing is actually Facebook groups. I would say that's probably maybe even number one. Obviously it's good to go to meetups because you can put a face with a name and they can see who you are as well. So when you do start sending them deals, they already know who you are and remember kind of talking to you. But Facebook groups are super powerful, especially in your local area. If you can find, if you're from Kansas City, for example, you can search Facebook, just put the city and what you're looking for, just like Google Ads would work. And you can Google that as well, but Facebook groups are huge. So you could Google Kansas City wholesalers, or Kansas City real estate wholesaling, or Kansas City real estate investors, or real estate investors Kansas City, things like that. Anything that has to do with investing or wholesaling and in the local community, and you're going to find groups. So once you find those groups, join them. Once you are accepted into the group, you just can search in the little search bar in the groups. There's a little part that you can type in there, and just look for cash buyers or any kind of keywords like that you might see, because people all the time will be posting deals in there or actively searching for buyers, and you'll see, most likely you'll see hundreds of emails just in response to people saying, hey, I'm looking for cash buyers, I'm new to the wholesaling game, or whatever it is, or I got a couple of deals in this certain area, who's interested? You'll get tons of people replying saying, I am, here's my email. So what you can do is copy and paste those email addresses. Just make a simple Excel sheet. You can just do buyers, first name, cell phone number, email address. Sometimes they'll give you both or one or the other. So just make a spreadsheet of that in Excel. It's super easy. You just need 3 columns: name, email, and cell phone. But I've gotten hundreds from that, especially when I first started out. So that, I would say that is probably the biggest thing, where you can get them the fastest and easiest, because you can definitely get a couple of hundred from there, no doubt, in every local area, at least in every major metro local area. Okay. Another one that I wrote down is bandit signs. Bandit signs are more for wholesalers going out there. But at the same time, a lot of buyers themselves do bandit signs as well. At least the signs in yards, in yards of houses that are distressed, those are typically actual buyers, because the regular wholesalers' bandit signs are typically just throughout the community, on street corners, in front of gas stations, things like that. But if you see them in the yards, it's probably a buyer. But nevertheless, reach out to those people anyway, because if you're new, it's good to connect with other wholesalers, because they might give you some tips and know some buyers that they might throw your way. You never know. But oftentimes it is buyers that have bandit signs as well, so never discount that. Another one is Craigslist. I know some people teach to put ghost ads on Craigslist, which I don't really necessarily agree with, because I feel like if you have a deal, post it on there. If you don't, then don't. But what you can do is just search in those real estate headings on Craigslist, and oftentimes you'll see like "we buy houses" type of ads, or you'll even see ads that, hey, I'm looking for distressed homeowners, things like that. Or you'll even see ads that I'm looking for buyers. So anyways, you can search through that, and a lot of times you can get a handful of those there. But especially if you have a deal, I would definitely post it there, because you definitely will get people replying to you saying that, yeah, I'm interested in this deal. What can you tell me about it? So that's where you can get some buyers. And then another one is a website that's a national website that has local search capabilities. It's called Connected Investors. So it's connectedinvestors.com. So you can get a profile on there, tell a little bit about yourself, and then you get to submit, or you can choose like the areas that you're in, and then you can actively search buyers in those areas that you actually chose. So that way, it's all right there. You'll have buyers replying to you, and you can just straight see the buyers when you search for that, and just start copying down email addresses and names, and then reach out to those people. That way, it's definitely good to build rapport with these buyers, and just to build some kind of community and let them get to know you, just so when you do send them a deal, they know exactly who you are, right? But nevertheless, you can at least get their names and email addresses, sometimes phone numbers, or all the above, and then start reaching out to them at that point. But you can definitely get probably dozens, I would say, at least on that website. There's another website called My House Deals. I believe it's myhousedeals.com, which is another resource. And I don't know how, but that company actually gets our deals and posts them on their website somehow, because we don't submit them there. But we have buyers reaching out to us all the time from that website asking about deals. Now, sometimes they're slow to the game as far as posting deals, which is fine. I don't care, because I don't really need them on their website to get buyers. But at the same time, buyers will reach out saying, hey, do you still have this deal? But usually it's like, well, that deal was actually sold, 3, 4, 6 weeks ago. But it does give us new buyers that are definitely interested in deals. So that's another resource that you can use. So those are a handful of good ways you can actually find buyers, and it's completely free. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And, you got to embrace the wholesaler title, I guess. And you know, because buyers, they want to be on your list, trust me, because they're looking for deals. They're not in it to actually go do marketing and do all the things that wholesalers do, because wholesaling is tough, you know, and the hardest part is getting the deal. So once you have the deal, you control the whole process, and the buyers need you more than you need them, trust me, because I am a buyer as well. I buy several a month too, but actively pursuing these deals yourself put you in the driver's seat. So what you have is really the gold, and they're after it, right? And they want to pay you for it, top dollar a lot of times. So those are a handful of areas and methods that you can get free cash buyers. And obviously, like I said, you can pay for them. You know, you can send texting campaigns or RVM campaigns or cold calling campaigns or direct mail campaigns. You can do all the same things that you do for motivated sellers to buyers. But there's really not any need, because really you only need, you know, a good core group of buyers that are going to buy from you all the time, because it's not true that you need this giant buyers list to start selling deals. It is good to have a lot of them, you know, because it gives you options. But at the same time, like I said, I had 18 when I did my first 2 deals, actually, only 18 buyers. So just building relationships with those buyers is important. But getting them for free from all those methods, you know, Facebook, meetup groups, Craigslist, connected investors, my house deals, and then potentially bandit signs is probably the lowest on the totem pole as far as pecking order goes. But hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely feel free to reach out to me. Drop a comment. Please like, share, subscribe, all of the above. You can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't really care, as long as you're, you know, active. Just let me know how you think and what you feel, and give me comments if you like this content. And also, if you have any ideas of videos that you would like me to produce, just let me know. I'd love to do it and hopefully get content out there that you want to see. But my whole goal on this channel is to just share my knowledge, share my real life experiences, and hopefully it'll help somebody else, because wholesaling has definitely helped me. So that's my whole goal. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks a lot.